Happy Hump Day and welcome into the PHNX Sun Devils show, coming to you live from the one, the only Studio K, presented by Circle K. Head to any Circle K Arizona location where you get any size Polar Pop or Froster for just 79 cents now through September 3rd. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. It is Wednesday. I'm Anthony Totri. This guy over here with the funny hat, that is Shawn Dieffenbach. This guy over here, that is Senor Bacon Boy Erik Ruby. You've got DJ Danielle behind the Mac, making all of the magic happen.
DJ Danielle, she's got fish facts.
She does have fish facts and fish rules.
Yeah, she's got fish rules.
How's everybody doing?
Tease right there.
Eric, how are you doing?
Do not ask me how I'm doing.
I want to know.
This man's birthday.
I mean, I was getting there.
Come
I was
on.
fucking getting
That's
there,
so
and
rude
you
to
just
go-
didn't let me do it.
That's so rude
You
to go to
didn't.
me first.
No, it's not. You didn't see the.
All I want
the
for my
play that I
birthday
had
is my
called.
friends not to fight.
I'm doing great. How are you, Totri?
I'm elated to be here today.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Hey, happy birthday,
Hey,
Shane.
thank you.
Happy birthday. Are you kidding me? It's Shawn Dieffenbach's 29th birthday.
That is my cat, and
Yeah.
my cat was 9 months old in that picture.
How old are you actually today?
27.
27?
Mm-hmm.
Just a wee lad.
Studio K, more like Studio Fish today. Am I right, fellas? Because we're drafting fish at the end
That
of
was
the show.
awesome. I know that's our gift to Shane on
Yep.
his birthday is that we're
Yes.
going to be drafting fish. So that will be a tail end of today's show. See what I
Or
did
should you
there?
say the fin end?
Oh, wow.
Fish don't have
mean-
tails.
Yeah, they do. They literally
Fish do
have
have
tails.
tails.
Thank you.
Are they called tails?
Yeah.
This
What
is
the fuck
supposed to be
else
the
would
fish
you
guy
call
over
him?
here.
What else would you call him?
Come on, fish guy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's your
yeah.
birthday. You can call
Yeah.
them fins and
Yeah,
not
I mean,
tails
call them
if
a
you
tail
want.
fin.
Yeah,
Tail fin.
Tail fin. There you go. Isn't that on a boat, though?
Shut up, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally fair. So, on
They're
three.
actually known as causal fins.
Causal fins?
Sorry.
So
We
today's
all
show
knew
is
this.
going to be a little bit of a mix. Okay, we've got some stuff that's going to be taking place throughout the show that Shane's just going to have to sit back and endure and enjoy throughout the entirety of the show.
What?
Yeah. So there will be things that happen throughout the show, but we are going to be talking about the coaching pressure rankings provided by On3 today. Did you guys see that today?
I did see it.
On3 decided that
Yeah.
they wanted to just spew out some stuff today, so that's exactly what they did.
Do you think their list is inherently like bad or wrong?
I think it's. Oh, sorry about that. I think overall there is some parts to it that make sense, but I don't think every coach should be on this list. Like I get that it was more of like a power rankings thing, but not every coach has pressure on them to succeed. this
Yeah,
season.
but I think it's like a scale of 1 to 16. Like 16 is zero pressure, you know, and
Yeah.
one is.
But if you read the article, it's not like that. Like it says low, medium, extreme.
so everybody has.
Everybody has a little bit of pressure according to On3.
I guess pressure is a spectrum.
Sure. Yeah, that's totally fair. So these are the rankings by On3 that they have just in terms of coaching pressure. So at the top of the list, you have Baylor's Dave Aranda. Did I say that correctly?
Aranda, yeah.
Aranda. You got Deion Sanders, Kalani Sitake, Scott Satterfield, Sonny Dykes at 5, Neil Brown at 6, Brent Brennan at 7. You've got Gus at 8. That is the UCF coach. You got Kenny Dillingham at 9, Mike Gundy at 10, Chris Kleinman at 11, Kyle Wittingham at 12. Should not be on the list. Joey McGuire at 13, Matt Campbell at 14, Willie Fritz at 15, Lance Leopold at 16. We will continue to get into that list. But first, we have our first guest of the day. We have the one, the only, Shawn DePaz himself, the original Erik Ruby, if you will. Or are you the second coming of Shawn DePaz?
What? I don't like
I
either
don't know
of
if
those.
either of those things are correct. It is Eric gang though, for sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're both named Eric.
That's the
Oh,
real shit,
yeah.
right?
Look at that. Look at that.
Eric-
the more you know.
Eric Shawn.
Eric Shawn.
Shawn DePaz.
Eric Shawn DePaz.
I'm sure you guys will work that into a nickname for me sometime
At
this
some
week.
point,
I was
yeah,
Bacon
no.
Boy today.
Yeah, just
Jose
today-
Perez 2 months ago.
Just today, though, you're Bacon Boy.
Just today, I'm Bacon
Yeah, just
Boy.
today, you're Bacon Boy.
I'll take that.
Shawn DePaz, welcome into the PHNX Sun Devil show, buddy.
Well, in a second.
Let's see. In a second. There
What's
we go.
poppin'? What's
There we go.
poppin'?
There we go. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Shawn.
We brought Shawn in just for a little happy birthday action here.
What do you got for me, Shawn?
That's about it.
Let's see. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we can hear you. We
We
can hear
can
you.
see you, too.
We can see you now too. Yeah, you're ready to roll. You're ready to roll.
Happy birthday, Shane.
Thanks.
I was curious. So the original message I sent to you. Do you have a favorite Shane Dieffenbach memory that sticks out to you?
So, I mean, there was a handful, but the one I'm deciding to tell. Well, honorable mention to line drills on the bridge between New York, and Excalibur.
Those
First
got
time I
dicey.
went to Vegas.
they did.
I won. Just remember that.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if people know this, but before the Circle K sponsorship and the glow up into the new office, we had a much smaller office. And before we had an Xbox in the office, we had a shitty little like plastic. I don't even know what it was, like old game simulator type of shit.
Yes.
I don't know what you even call it.
It was an
That's what
emulator.
got us. Yeah, and that shit was awesome. And Shane and I got obsessed with. Do you remember the name of the game? Because I don't.
It was a version of Golden Tee. It was Golden.
Yes.
I think it was Golden Tee.
But there was just a stretch of time in the office where Shane and I would play that shit nonstop, and we got like, I would say
we got really good at it.
ridiculously good at it, right?
We
got
were
a
like
few
10 under
hole-in-ones.
par every round.
Yeah, like it was ridiculous, but it was a competition between you and I'd say.
Yeah.
Like we got pretty good at
Big
it,
time.
and that shit will always stick out to me because that's like some real OG PHNX shit,
Uh-huh.
and it was fun as shit.
Well,
I don't know.
Are you not going to tell the most important part of that story when you hit a hole in one?
That's what I said. We both hit a couple hole-in-ones, I thought.
I think I maybe hit one, but you hit the first one, and there's nothing better than the first one.
That is true. I did hit a hole-in-one. I guess I did hit the first hole-in-one, and that it was a special moment.
You guys rotted on that couch playing that game
It was great.
for a significant.
Yeah, that simulator. There's something about the old games. I love the Xbox, but there's nothing comes close to the old shit, I guess.
Love it. Absolutely love it. The one, the only Shawn DePaz. Shawn, thanks for stopping by today, man.
Hey, thanks, Shawn.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Absolutely love it. Oh, we cut him off too. That's tough. Look, getting back
He gave me a
to
hap.
getting back to the pressure rankings here. I do want to read with Kenny Dillingham at number 9, kind of just the spiel that kind of went along with it. And it says, quote, the early returns of the Kenny Dillingham era at ASU haven't been as advertised. The Sun Devils have lacked juice on the recruiting trail, and there's been staff turnover after just one rough 3-9 season. Meanwhile, the roster roulette has continued too. Still, Dillingham is just 33 and has a long leash to get it right at his alma mater. He took over a dump, and it's going to take a bulldozer to clean up all the leftover messiness from the Herm Edwards era. Recruiting has shown signs of improving. ASU is flirting with a top 25 class in 2025. It's unclear if the same can be said about the team's on-field product.
Herm, you left your mess.
First of all, there's only one dump in Tempe, okay? And that's a sacred dump that we can never get rid of, okay?
Never touch the dump.
Never touch the dump.
What do you guys think? Do you think that's accurate there?
I would not call it a dump. I would say no, it's not a dump. A dump is like the scandal leveled your school and you got the death penalty and you got a ton of recruiting violations that led to a ton of scholarship loss and your team has no future. That is not what it is at ASU by any stretch of the imagination.
I think it lacked juice on the recruiting trail. I just think is very naive to the situation. And given in their words, the dump that Kenny Dillingham was handed, he has exceeded expectations on the recruiting trail. There's been no juice lacking at all. I think that's a little bit you're not looking at the whole context of the situation and understanding what's going on here.
Yeah. The first sentence for me, the early returns of the Kenny Dillingham era at ASU haven't been as advertised. What Like,
what were we advertising?
Yeah,
Right.
what were we advertising
We were going to win
year one?
bowl game year one.
They think that this team was going to be really good when a bowl ban was given to them. Like,
And the overall roster was not great.
And then they got massively injured.
Yeah.
Like,
so like
what
that for me is like what I just didn't understand that. Now he is like in the grand scheme of things, being 9 on this list isn't horrible, right?
Yeah, it's
Considering-
medium pressure, not
Considering
higher
some of the
extreme.
other coaches on this list,
Yeah.
what Brent Brennan I think was 7, Deion was 2,
Yeah.
which I think again make more sense for me.
Yeah.
I think Brent Brennan has more pressure to succeed in year one in the Big 12 than Kenny does, just based off the fact that you have Noah Fafita and T-Mac. You return those guys.
Inherently, if you go 3-9, though, you're going to have some pressure. Like, of course you are. But, like, I don't even think you really count that year against Kenny by any means.
No,
Like,
I don't think so either.
Like, I don't know. If this is if ASU's football program's a dump, then Kenny's Oscar the Grouch, and he's just
living in it.
thriving in trash. Like, he doesn't seem like he's living in a dump right now. He doesn't seem like
No.
he took over a shit storm.
Yeah.
Not at all, because he hasn't.
And I think, like, for me, with even, like, I know medium pressure and being 9, it's like, okay, not the biggest deal in the world, right? Like, you're in the latter half of coaches under pressure for sure. I think after this season is when any sort of pressure will start. I do think right now
Yeah.
Kenny is working with a lot of well-deserved good grace and leeway as far as getting everything back on track. And I think he's actually exceeded expectations when it comes to all of that, to where unless they go through this season and they look worse and there's no improvement, it's like, okay, then the pressure is starting.
Yeah.
I think other than that, right now, I would not say that there is an incredible amount of pressure, even a medium amount of pressure on Kenny Dillingham, except for the pressure that he probably puts on himself.
Which
Ryan-
is heavy.
Ryan Neal in the chat saying Dilly needs a recruiting win at quarterback to turn the narrative. Losing Rashada is a big deal. Look where Arizona was with Fafita versus Delora. I get that, but you also have to look beyond what's on the roster right now. In Tollefson, the quarterback coming in the class of 2025, is that quarterback
Butter.
win. Just in terms of what former players have said, what current players have said, and being able to actually see where this kid falls in the California rankings and the type of quarterback that he can be.
Yeah.
All signs point to him being a future starter
Yeah.
at Arizona State.
And look at the future like that, but also look at the past of what Kenny has done. Not once has he brought in a high 5-star, 4-star quarterback and then turned them into an even better player.
Yeah.
No, what he's been able to do is take guys like we talked about yesterday who had high expectations, maybe didn't have the success they thought they were going to have in their first 1 or 2 years of college football, and turn them into Heisman candidates.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've done that with 2 of them already, and you can argue 3 with Brady White.
And again, I think when we're talking about pressure for these coaches, and I'm talking specifically, I want to get into all 4 of the former Pac-12, now Big 12 coaches. So Wittingham, Dillingham, Deion, and of course Brent Brennan. Like, they're all in such different stages of their coaching career, right? And I think for Dillingham to say that there is medium pressure is what the article said, right? Is I think, again, lazy to understanding the exact situation at Arizona State. Like, in all honesty, and I'm not saying this is going to happen or I see this happening, but Kenny Dillingham and Arizona State, if they went 3-9 again, I don't think there's a conversation about moving on from Kenny yet.
No.
And for me, when that's the case, when you can say, hey, this team can go 3-9 and their coach isn't going anywhere, then I think that eliminates the idea that there's pressure. Now, if this was a winless team and everybody was healthy and it just looked like a coaching disaster.
It depends on how you go 3-9, right?
I really don't think it does. I really don't think, and that's, he alluded to the long leash that Kenny has, and I do think that Kenny Dillingham has a longer leash at Arizona State than 95% of the coaches probably in this conference, because you have a new athletic director, because it's his alma mater, because he's 33 years old.
And because of what you've been taking over as well. So it depends on how, if they go 3-9 or they have a bad season, it kind of is like, okay, then how is that pressure scale turned up? Because if they get under 3 wins this season and it looks like an absolute disaster.
Yeah, the burners.
And then you go into next season and it's an absolute disaster again, which is not what any of us think. But if we're living in that hypothetical, like, yes, Dillingham is going to get a lot of good grace and well, like, earned, like, trust and respect and a long leash. But it also comes to a certain point where if you are 2, 3, 4 seasons in and it's not even marginally better, which isn't expected, but it's like, okay, then
Yeah.
there's no more leash when it comes to that. But right now, yeah, medium is a little too high, but it's not the end of the world. If they put him like top 7, top 5, it would have been.
Yeah, the burner is turned medium high if you're you
Yeah.
know, if you go under 3 wins, I would
Yeah.
say there's definitely some. But again, this wasn't a dump, so I'm not going to say he came in here to clean up something. There was a house fire maybe, and they put it out. It only burned down a room, and Kenny's the reclamation people, and he's coming
but it was
in there
the master.
fixing
It was
it.
the master bedroom.
Yeah, it
was
was
a
the
big room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big room.
Yeah.
Are you guys? Which burner do you guys use on your stove?
Front right.
Front left.
Yeah, I'm between both actually. I
Really?
know a lot of people are elitists in there, but who uses? If you use the back burner, there's a reason why it's called the back burner.
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out though.
You only use the back burner if like you're cooking something on the left side and you want to stay on the left side, or you're cooking something on the right, so you want to stay on the right
Yeah.
side, or if there's oil splashing everywhere.
Yeah.
See, I'm opposite. If I'm cooking something on the like front left, then I will also cook something on the back right.
You're a psycho.
Why is
Wait,
that?
why?
I don't know why. It's just how I do it.
Fair enough.
Like I don't really. There's not like a rhyme or reason.
I
to
would
it.
talk
It's
to somebody
just-
about that.
Yeah, I think it's really important. I also some of my pans, they for some reason I'll put them on the actual burner and they'll be a little lopsided. Does that ever happen to you guys? Or is it
Yeah,
just
like the
me?
pan's not even on the bottom. Yeah.
It fucking sucks, especially when you're making eggs.
Get better pans.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I respect that. So
Do you guys have a favorite pan?
yes, absolutely.
What is it? Not brand, but
I have like a ginormous skillet
For all your eggs that you
for
need to
like
cook.
for
Is it-
everything.
is
all
it
the
cast
meats.
iron? Or,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Elite.
it's so awesome.
Do you have
It's
a cast iron skillet?
I don't.
Rubus, you got
son
to
of a
get
gun
one.
to clean.
Sorry, man.
Come on, dude. You're married. You
I
have
don't
a
have a
wife,
cast-
you don't
I don't have a cast iron
That is
skillet?
crazy.
Come on, dude.
We're
I would be
we're doing the
embarrassed.
best we can.
I would be
Yeah.
embarrassed if I was married and did not have a cast iron.
Yeah.
Doing the
skillet.
best we can.
You need to be better. You need to be
Try.
better. Look, we're gonna continue talking about
Chat,
some
let's start a GoFundMe for a
Hey, listen, now we're spitting.
Rubus skillet.
Look, Big 12
Costs like what, 10,
pressure
20
cooker.
bands?
We're going to continue talking about it, but first I got to tell you a little bit about our lovely sponsor, Circle K. Again, we are in the one, the only Studio K right now. You can see all of the delicious Circle K snacks I have on this cart behind me, and guess what? All of your Circle K Arizona locations have just as many, probably more, great snacks, some sweet treats, some drinks for you, and they're going to help you save money when you sign up for Inner Circle. It's Circle K's new free membership program. It's going to help you save 25 cents per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups and then save 3 cents per gallon every single day after that. Eric, if you sign up for Inner Circle, you start saving money, you too can get that cast iron skillet. Enjoy your member-exclusive beverage deal. Inner Circle is going to help you get any size Polar Pop or Froster for just 79 cents now through September 3rd at any Arizona location. Join Inner Circle for free by downloading that Circle K app today. Terms and conditions apply at participating locations. Visit CircleK.com for details.
I'm not celebrating my birthday at Illegal Pete's. I'm sad to announce. But
What a fraud.
I might stop by there over the weekend.
Little
well,
margarita.
Yeah, a little more margarita action.
Can we actually?
We could.
Okay, let's do
We
it.
could.
Is Eric invited?
No.
No, yeah.
Not
he
until I get a
doesn't-
skillet.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
have a cast
it's
iron
tough,
skillet.
it's tough.
And Illegal Pete's is here to bring you a win every single time you go there with their legendary sound check deal. Bring in your ticket stub for any ticketed event and get a draft beer or house margarita for a penny. Illegal Pete's wants to celebrate with you, whether it's a pre-game or post-game party. They got you covered for all of your game day needs. But if you want this deal, you must purchase an adult entree to redeem Illegal Pete's sound check deal. We all love Illegal Pete's. We love their margaritas. Are you a prickly pear guy? What's your margarita you get?
I love prickly pear. I'm also I'm a slut for a spicy margarita.
Yeah, I would argue that I'm a bigger one.
Really?
For a spicy margarita.
Dude, I will take you mark for mark.
Come on.
I mean, let's do it, dude.
Come on. I don't know about spicy marg for marg just because of heartburn issues.
This guy needs to get it together.
Yeah, he does.
I'm sorry. That is just such a funny interaction. dude.
Anyway, Illegal Pete's is your go-to spot for spicy margs, buddies and beer.
Yeah.
No,
I'm glad you
I'm
stopped
the
there.
bigger. No, I'm the bigger slut for spicy marks. No, I am. I'll,
Hey,
I'll
hey,
marg all day, bro.
That wasn't how the conversation
That is
went.
100% how that conversation went.
It was.
Bro, I will outmarg you every day of the week.
Yeah.
That,
I mean, I will.
We got Lonnie in the chat.
You want to try to outmarg me?
listen, man, I just want to have a nice legal pizza marg. I don't need to outmarg anybody. I'm marging for
Well,
myself.
it just shows how
Okay?
like
I'm
you're
marging
just,
for
you're
myself.
just not competitive.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Lonnie in the chat with a $2 super chat. Good afternoon from Northeast Kansas. Go Big 12.
That's
Lonnie is
right.
slowly becoming one of my favorite
That's
Big
right.
12
Absolutely.
fans
Thanks
to
for
be in the chat. We
thanks
appreciate
for the
you.
super chat, Lonnie.
Again, it is Shane Dieffenbach's birthday. So as we continue on with the show, we're going to continue talking about these pressure rankings. But I'm gonna leave it up to Danielle as to which of some of our favorite Shane clips we're gonna start playing here.
Are we we're doing these in between the pressure rankings?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, get on board, buddy. This is the train today. Where are we going, Danielle?
We're gonna go to one fairly recent one.
Ooh, okay.
So let's take a look.
Got the fish keeper, Shane Dieffenbach,
Reeling
to
in some
my
fish.
left. We got DJ Danielle behind the Mac,
DJ Danielle, she takes pictures.
making all the magic happen. Guys, do us a solid. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and wherever you get your podcast, go ahead and leave a...
Jaden Quaintance review, a 5-star. Come on!
Watching that back, you sound like a rooster.
I do.
Eric said that one.
I don't know how much coffee I had that morning.
That was
You didn't need coffee. You were just hyped off
Yeah.
acquaintance
that was a
alone.
hell of a day, though. That was a hell of a day. Shane, again, you've been here since the birth of this show.
Mhm.
Like you were literally episode 1.
Okay.
What?
I thought you were gonna say you literally birthed it. And
I mean,
I didn't.
no, you didn't birth the show, but
No.
you've been here
Yeah.
from the start of this show. In terms of ASU hoops, how big was that day for you? Getting Jaden Quaintance.
It's huge. Like it changed the trajectory of a lot of things for ASU basketball fans, especially. We'll see how much it changes the actual trajectory of ASU basketball. You never know how these things are going to translate. You never know how a reclassified 16-year-old right now is going to translate. But yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, as JJ says, great day for ASU and even a great day for America.
Oh my
Glenn
gosh.
says Eric H so fast. Oh mayo. That's just the hat and no hat.
Yeah.
That's why everybody gets on me when I don't wear a hat.
Sharon's asking if that was the
I think it
start
was.
of
I
Big
think
Hat
it
Day.
was.
How do
I
you
think it
remember?
was.
That's crazy.
Was it really the
I
start
think
of Big
I
Hat
think
Day?
it was because like the timeline kind of matches, right?
I mean, I'm not too familiar with the time. I thought the Big Hat was just on a show with you and me.
No, it was the three of us.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember running around Shane during the disclaimer.
I think that was that show.
Yeah,
I think it was.
It was either that one or one right around then. I think that might have been it.
Well, look, we're going to continue cycling through some of those clips again, just to honor Shane on his birthday, some of Shane's goofiness,
As we should.
as we absolutely should. But I do want to transition a little bit.
Real quick, that was all of May, right?
Yeah.
So that timeline matches up because Quaintance committed on April 29th.
I'll do a
So
little
it
research.
wasn't that episode, but it was close.
Okay.
It was a couple episodes later, probably.
There we go. Well, I want to talk about Brent Brennan a little bit over at Arizona and the pressure that program is going to face this season. And again, it's in the headline. Who's got more pressure, Kenny Dillingham or Brent Brennan, to succeed this season? For you, Shane, I know we just talked about Dilly. What kind of pressure do you feel like is on Brennan this season?
It's a completely different type of pressure because this is the pressure to live up to something.
Yeah.
You know, this is the pressure to replace Jed Fish. This is the pressure to fish and replace is really hard. Pressure to, continue this program on the upward trajectory. This team last year had talent that not a lot of people think they would see that soon. Noah Fafita being the most prime example. T-Mac obviously had the season that a lot of U of A fans suspected. They had a lot of guys contribute on the defense that maybe weren't expected to be that good, and the offensive line was very good. So you won 10 games when a lot of people didn't think you were going to come close to the 8-win mark.
Yeah.
You have to continue that success, and U of A fans, rightfully so, are excited about the next couple of years because of how young Fafita is, and they get another year of T-Mac this year, and the rise of the program. But the best thing about like the program on the rise is the continued success in recruiting, and it's really hard to continue that success when you have a coaching change. So that's the biggest thing.
No,
Oh,
yeah, you're
And
absolutely right.
I think that pressure from the fan base is real. Like the way that Arizona fans talk about how there's going to basically be no drop off and college football playoffs and everything it's not your normal first year head coach. It's really not. Like he is expected to come in and to take the reins and to take them fast.
I mean, what perfect transition here talking about Arizona football and the pressure on Brent Brennan than to go ahead and bring in the one, the only, merely Mike Luke from the PHNX Wildcat Show. What's up, Mike?
I hear you guys talking mess in there. You guys having a good time?
You
Better
know
now,
us,
Mike.
Mike. You know us. We're just keeping it real, keeping
Mike-
it honest over here.
Mike, can you give me a birthday present and tell me if you think that Arizona is going to make the college football playoff this year?
Hey, do I think Arizona's going to be in the college football playoffs?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Boom. Just said it. Boom. Not only that, I picked Arizona to win the Big 12, as I'm sure you did, Shane Dieffenbach.
Oh my goodness!
I did not.
Flip it and ship it, Mike. Do you have a favorite Shane memory since it's Shane's birthday today? Favorite Shane story, maybe?
I like Shane a great deal. We've talked about it a couple times on the show. Shane is very stealth, a very stealth cameraman. So 2 years ago, or a year ago now, Shane comes to Section 7, and Sheer and I are watching him, and I'm like, man, this putz isn't recording anything. What's going on here? And I'm like, dude, first of all, never saw him. And then when he was there, he was like standing against like the stanchion or something. And so I'm like, dude, we're going to have like no clips. This guy literally on Monday had like hours and hours of clips. And Sheer and I spent half the show laughing because we have no clue where he was able to get those at what time, because we were keeping a pretty close eye on the great Shane Dieffenbach. And to quote his shirt, it did not disappoint a lot of people that I like or whatever. But good stuff. Really good dude. We give him a pass on one thing, which we'll get to in a second. Go ahead, Shane Dieffenbach.
I was only filming the player you asked me to film, so most of the time you were probably watching me was when the other team had the ball.
Dude, I'm giving you a compliment.
I know you are. I'm just explaining what was happening.
It was amazing, though. Like I said, he had everything we needed plus more. And Sheer and I, it was funny. We were talking before the show, and I'm like, dude, we're going to have like no highlights or anything. And came on every single thing. And then like Sheer's messaging me during the show, and he says, where did he get all these from? We were watching pretty closely, but maybe that's more of an indictment on old souls like ourselves than Shane.
What does Shane get a pass on, Mike?
There is one thing though that we can't let Shane off the hook on. This is bad. Shane, this is bad.
This same day, this is at Section 7 last year, he says, what do you know about, or we're talking about U of A and ASU football, and he says, what do you know about Tetaroa? And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck. I didn't know who it was.
Shane Dieffenbach, I said Arizona had the best wide receiver duo in the conference, and you said something to the effect of, yeah, Jacob Cowing's good. And I said, what about Tetaroa McMillan? And you're like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I didn't know who Tetaroa was. I've heard people call him T-Mac before, but I didn't know who he was at the time. And now I know, Mike. Now I know.
Well, he's very good. He's projected top 10 pick.
I'm aware now.
Good.
I'm aware now.
Mike, look, before we let you go here, we've been talking for the majority of the show just about On3's pressure rankings on Big 12 coaches, and kind of they ordered them and who's got the most pressure. And Brent Brennan is number 7. What type of pressure do you feel like Brent Brennan has going into this season? And do you think he's under more pressure than Kenny Dillingham this season?
Yes, he is. He is. Those rankings are silly. Arizona's got to win this year. You got a loaded team. You got a lot of really good players. You're not going to have another wide receiver like T-Mac or another DB like Takario Davis. You got to win this year, and we're putting it out there. 6 or 7 wins isn't good enough with this roster. It's not. You got to win 9 games. I think there's a lot of pressure on him, to be honest with you. Yeah. I think he should be way higher up than 6. I think he should probably be like, well, listen, like I saw Colorado is at like 2, but with them, I mean, they think they're going to win the national title. So, but no, there's a lot of pressure on Brent Brennan. There really is, for sure. So yeah, I would put him higher than 6. For a first year, and I think the great Erik Ruby, I think, put it very well when he said, this isn't your normal first year head coaching type situation here. Very well put there, Eric.
Anything for you, Mike?
Yep, you guys are awesome. But just wanted to hop in right now and just say, Shane Dieffenbach, you are the man. Very much appreciate you.
Later, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you hopping on today, man. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I mean, you can't beat a Mike Luke story, man.
No, you can't.
And you know who T-Mac is now?
Yes.
You're aware?
The name Tetaroa didn't stick with me. I'm sorry.
That's fair. I mean, it's a memorable name, though.
Yeah.
It is a memorable name.
She's like, oh, I think I knew a couple Tetaroas back in the day.
You're absolutely right. Danielle, I'm going to leave it up to you again. What clip do we have do we have next here?
Up next, we have one that I don't know. I wasn't expecting.
You guys have been doubting Alonzo Gaffney all year. I've been the only one on the train.
If he oh shooter! You can't stop it! Up 26? Are you kidding me?
Do you know who we are? Who do you think you are?
Oh my goodness! 14
14
no
run in the last
run.
5 minutes. You shitting me?
You
Brick. Gaffney rebound. Bottle service. Make the graphic. He's getting bottle service.
You are the one that makes the graphic.
He makes the bottle service graphic.
I am the one who makes the graphic.
Do we know? Was that Gaffney that hit the three?
I think so.
I think was that the first 4 game? Where Gaffney
that was
just-
the Nevada game.
Yeah, that was something. We should have given an audio warning for that. We did turn it down a little bit, but still.
Those watch-alongs, absolute screaming. Dude, some basketball watch-alongs this year might be fun.
Yeah.
They might be fun. Oh my god.
They won that game by 25.
Yeah, they smoked that game. They absolutely dominated.
Wasn't Gaffney like perfect in this game?
Gaffney had a very
No, Gaffney only
uncharacteristic.
had 5. That might not have been Gaffney.
It might have been his only 3. It could have been. What was it? Did he foul out that game though?
Probably.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. Yeah, JJ in the chat. What game was this? That was
I'm pretty sure it was.
It was the first Fort Nevada game.
Okay.
That was 100% because we did the TCU watch along on St. Patty's Day.
Might have been DJ Horn because DJ Horn was going crazy.
That's fair. What was the final box
There
score?
was
from
a
there?
3 from Gaffney. What?
What was the box score? How'd the starters do in that game?
DJ Horn had 20.
Dez had 17.
Yeah.
Devin had 15.
God, that was.
Oh
fun.
yeah, that was the tequila shot game.
Yeah, we did take.
That was the
we took
tequila shot game.
shots after that. Jose Cuervo. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was tough.
No-
That
no
was
free- no
absolutely
free
tough.
ads, but
no,
yeah.
you're right. Getting back to these pressure cooker rankings.
There you
we go. I had to walk myself there. It's okay. Let's go ahead and talk about Kyle Wittingham for a second. I believe he's number 12 on this list. Again, the head coach of Utah, 64 years old. Okay, so he's been coaching now at Utah for quite some time. But Utah has been the premier program in the Pac-12 for the last, handful of seasons. They've been really, really good. They've been to a bowl game 9 of the last 10 years. They've had 4 10-plus win seasons in that same time span. And they won the Pac-12 championship 2 of the last 3 times. I feel like if there's anybody that deserves to be at the bottom of this list, it's Kyle Wittingham.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, 12's not bad, but there is only one like nuclear option where Utah's so bad that they move on from Kyle Wittingham, and it's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
like a down year might happen, but he has so much like goodwill and history there that they're not going to go to him no matter what happens this season and say, you know what, Witt, it's over.
Yeah.
There's just no chance.
Bringing us back to that clip for one second, I found exactly what we were freaking out about. So there was a 15-0 run in the first half, where before the run it was 22-34, and then they just went crazy, and it went Devin Cambridge 3, Devin Cambridge 3, and then Gaffney 3.
Wow.
So that was
electric.
probably the Gaffney 3.
Wow.
Or no, I think it was the Devin Cambridge 3 and then the Gaffney 3. Yeah. Witt doesn't have a hot seat at all.
Like, he should be at the bottom of this.
Yeah, I don't understand. Where was he on this?
12.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a spectrum. So, but he should be.
It's like
you
Lance,
have
Lance Leopold is last.
Do you have the spiel on it on the excerpt of what they said about Kyle Wittingham in that
about
specific-
Witt?
Yeah.
I just like he's been doing this for so long. Why? Because they're going into a new conference. Like, why?
Okay, so the recent news to make defensive coordinator Morgan Scaly, Utah's official head coach, changes the pressure meter for Wittingham in 2024. Considering his past accomplishments, the 64-year-old head coach would be under little pressure in 2024. But what if maybe his last or second to last season as head coach? The Utes have a team to win the Big 12 in their first year in the league, giving Wittingham a chance to win a conference title in 3 separate leagues. Could this be a swan song season for the future Hall of Fame head coach?
I see what they're saying. Yeah, that's fair.
So they're saying
Just
it's
to
more
pressure to go out
for
on
legacy.
top?
Like, that's what
It's
they're
like-
saying.
Yeah. It's like celebrating the end of his career. Like they want him to go out on top. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. Why he's a little bit.
We would celebrate Wittingham retiring, right?
Yeah.
That's a celebration.
We are popping bottles.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Absolutely.
fair.
Non-alcoholic bottles to celebrate the Ute way.
Speak for yourself. I'm popping some Four Peaks, man. That's absolutely what I'm doing.
I just feel like the pressure for any school, like a school like Kansas, who is now gaining expectations, and everybody has like this team could win, right? And there's not this depth of history that Wittingham has. I just don't see how, hey, we want to go out on top, and hey, we need to win now because this is our moment, is a different amount of pressure, and especially less for Lance, according to this.
Clint in the chat saying his postseason record isn't immaculate. That's totally fair. His postseason record is not great, specifically in bowl games and Pac-12 championship games. It's not horrible. Again, winning 2 of the last 3. The last one obviously was an L to Washington here. But let's go ahead and talk about the final coach that we haven't talked about in terms of these rankings that's in the pack to the Big 12, and that is Coach Prime himself at number 2 on this list.
This is another different kind of pressure.
Yeah.
This is pressure you put on yourself.
Is it?
Absolutely. Like they put the target up that's on their back that everybody talks about. When that Buffs fans are always talking about there's a target on their back. Well, you guys put it there.
Yeah.
Like the bring your Louis bags, the if you're not good enough, you get off the roster, the constant
Social media barking.
social media, the arguing with former players about how they suck. Like
yeah, that's crazy.
that type of stuff is why the target is on their back, and that's why there is pressure on them. Like it is what it is, and they have lofty expectations. God knows why, but they do. So that's this pressure. I think that all of the teams have different pressure, like in the pack.
Yeah, like different types of pressure with it. And the weird thing about this one though is that with somebody like Deion, and I think, and I guess Shane, I don't know if you for sure, but Colorado just seems like a stop for him. Like this is not going to be.
I disagree. I hear that take all the time. I disagree.
Okay.
Well, I don't know where else would he go. What's like everyone wants to talk about his
Go be an
Florida
analyst in
State.
the
Everyone's
NFL.
like.
I just feel like a
just
guy
don't
like
see it.
a guy like that is never satisfied staying put. And so for me, I feel like Deion probably doesn't feel that type of pressure because Deion feels like no matter what happens, he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Which is how he acts anyway. So I think like internal pressure as far as how they portray themselves and now the pressure being put on them because of that is in a separate category. And then I also think like if you show Deion this, Deion would be like, oh, I'm always under pressure, but not worried about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the excerpt from the article says Coach Prime has spent the offseason insisting he plans on being at Colorado long term, but that future could be determined by what happens on and off the field this fall. The Buffs roster remake 2.0 should deliver better results, but there's still a lot of uncertainty with so many moving parts. Was all the staff shuffling for better or worse? Will the offensive line additions allow quarterback Shedeur Sanders to flourish? Can the defense improve from at least terrible to simply bad? Sanders and many of his media allies have suggested that Colorado is a real Big 12 title contender, but simply making a bowl game should be viewed as a more realistic goal.
The plastic. Yeah.
What are we working on here, Shane?
And just a temporary coaster.
Okay.
Do you need something to open
I don't
that
have my keys.
hazy IPA?
Do you have keys?
I'll go grab something for you.
Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody
You have a bottle
about
opener?
our friends
I have a bottle
over
opener.
at Four Peaks. If you're listening on audio, Shane was literally just handed a nice little hazy from our friends over at Four Peaks. The best beers, IPAs in the Valley,
Yum, yum, yum.
bar none. Best chicken tendies this side of the Mississippi is what everybody has been saying. Guys, be sure to follow them on social at Four Peaks Brew or at Four Peaks Pub to keep up with the latest on Arizona's premier craft brewery. Be on the lookout for Bad Birdie Juicy Golden Ale. It's a collab between Four Peaks and Bad Birdie. Super drinkable and the perfect companion at the tea box or in your fridge. Are you downing this?
No.
Okay, I was just curious. Guys, again, visit fourpeaks.com/located to find all your favorite beers and events. Check out at Four Peaks Brew, at Four Peaks Pub. Keep up with the latest at Arizona's hometown brewery. You've got to be 21 or older to drink Four Peaks. Please drink responsibly.
Heads or tails?
Tails. What's the head and
Oh, it's heads.
do it again.
You have to buy me a beer.
One more time. Tails. You have to buy me a beer. No.
Well, if either of you is buying the other one beer, maybe you can get away and buy a lot of beers, getting $200 for free.
Yeah,
Their friends
that's,
over
I mean, that's a lot of beer.
at Desert Financial Credit Union. I mean, Shane, that's the perfect birthday present, right? If I just slid
Money?
you $200
Yeah.
right now,
Bones?
Money's
That's
the best birthday present.
absolutely the best
Let
birthday
me
present.
spend it the way I want it.
Absolutely. And if you
Just
want
kidding.
to make sure that you have enough money to
Give me
be
something
spending
sentimental.
for the rest of your life, make sure you're using Desert Financial Credit Union, Arizona's largest, most trusted local credit union for more than 84 years. Their financial experts are going to help you with the basics, your checkings, your savings accounts, also your mortgages, your loans, your credit cards, investment options, and more. And also, if you want $200 for free, they will do that if you open up a free checking account
cap.
online. And you can spend that $200 using your custom Arizona State University Visa debit card. They got 3 different designs there. And you can find all of that over at desertfinancial.com/ASU to get started, get your $200 and spend it with your card that has Sparky on it.
Way to stay composed there, man.
Listen, man, I'm a professional.
Bacon
over
Boy
here.
over here
All right.
just knocked it out of the park. Absolutely love it. Danielle,
Do you like Bacon Boy?
I
feel
don't.
like-
I like maybe 4% of the nicknames that you
Yeah.
guys
which
come
one?
up
Which
with.
one's been your favorite?
Doctor, I feel like you like Professor Oates.
Professor Oates is actually kind of
Okay.
hard.
Professor Oates. Do you eat a lot of oats?
No. I mean, I'll have oatmeal like maybe once or twice a week, maybe
Well, then we
Thanks,
need to
JJ.
come up. What do you eat
BJ
every day?
Freeman.
every
Do
day.
you have an everyday food?
No.
No. You look like a big cottage cheese guy.
No.
No?
No. Only time I've ever really eaten cottage cheese is when I was trying to like get big and I'd put it in with my eggs and mix it up.
Okay.
Flicking that wrist.
It's just a little something like that. That's how it
Oh,
goes.
God. Danielle, do we have another Deef and Beef clip here?
I really don't want to play this one.
Uh-oh.
This
but
one's
I
good.
will.
This one's good.
I will.
This one's good.
Do I want you to play it?
Probably not. This is my least favorite
Is this the
segment.
pus of the horn frog?
Aftertaste.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What was laid so delicately, teardropped, if you will,
Oh.
Wow.
into your bucket?
That's hard.
Into your bucket?
Into your bucket.
That was fucking electric, dude.
The tears of U of A fans because it's salty and don't taste very well.
No, I'm going to go the
I'm
pus of a
salty.
horned frog.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Just absolutely. I don't know what that
Escort
tastes like.
yourself out.
I don't know what it tastes like, but I imagine it tastes pretty bad. The pus of a horned frog.
Oh, dude.
Sorry.
Not with a rally dolphin in my stomach.
imagine
That
it-
your
I'm
aftertaste?
so mad. Are you serious?
Imagine, wait.
Oh my God, it didn't work.
Imagine somebody fucking teardropping a glass of horned frog pus
I ate
into
mold.
your mouth.
I ate mold
Yeah,
for
you did.
no reason.
I kissed a little baby.
Kiss the head
Whoa,
of a
whoa,
naked
okay.
plastic baby.
Well,
Totri?
well, hold on
no,
now.
hold on.
Hold on
It
now.
didn't sound good that way, but when you explain it in detail, it also doesn't sound well. Totri kissed the head of a plastic naked baby that Shane found in a bush at
In a-
Four Peaks.
In a bush barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those of you who have no idea what's going on, that's reasonable. That was Totri's favorite day. That was the day that ASU lost to TCU in the round of 64 in the 2022 tournament or 2023. 2023, March 2023. And so what we're talking about, we're doing the aftertaste segment. Obviously, you guys know about that if you've been watching the show for a while. What taste did this game leave in your mouth? So you said something disgusting, and then I put together that I had eaten something disgusting. So for about 9 months before, no, probably even longer than that.
It was longer than
Almost,
that.
it was an old studio.
Where did we find the rally doll?
It was just in a goldfish. So I had a packet of goldfish, I think in the old studio. So it was probably over a year before I ate that. And it was a conjoined goldfish where the tail fin, there you go, of the goldfish was sticking out of the top of one of the goldfish. So it looked like a dolphin. And so we called it the rally dolphin. And we said, break in glass in case of emergency. It was in like a little shot glass. Yeah. If we ever needed a rally, we would eat it. And they needed a rally, and it worked for a little bit because they took the lead and then they blew the lead and ended up losing. So I was very upset that I ate mold because it tasted awful.
You ate the rally dolphin, and I kissed the rally baby. I kissed the head of the plastic baby.
You were upset when we brought it up on the show just now. Why don't you bring it up again?
Oh my god!
really-
Do we have any rally objects left? I know
Yeah.
we still have the rally baby.
The
but
rally car?
We have the rally car.
The rally car, which we found in Vegas on the handrail.
Yeah, was that Excalibur? That we
No,
found it?
that was at Circa.
God, we should bring the rally objects.
Totri just, I remember we were walking down the strip and Totri's like playing with it like a tech deck. I'm like, where did you get that? You just picked it up back there. I'm like, okay.
And that was the rally car. The rally car had since been born.
Nice.
So we should take all the rally objects with us to Media Day and just not say anything and keep them on a table while we're
No.
doing the live show. You don't think so?
Because then you're using their power. For what?
The Rally Dolphin didn't have much power. You would think that after a year that thing would have actually created
oozing with
soaked
power.
up comeback power.
There was wow. Come on. Had no power.
VCAT asked if we're going to Vegas. Yes, we will be in Vegas for Big 12 Media Day. That's going to be so damn fun. I'm stoked.
No, it's definitely going to be exciting. Look, we are going to get to our fish draft here in a second. How many clips do we still have left, Danielle?
We still have 2.
We have 2 clips. Okay, let's play. Let's play the one we're not hanging on to.
Cheesy bread, it was actually like one of the main catalysts for the Big Bang. Like a thing of cheesy bread, mass, and like dark matter.
Is the world just a giant cheesy bread?
Yep.
Could be.
A supermassive black hole is just cheesy bread flying through the galaxy, shitting out stars and galaxies.
Where did you come up with
Why
that?
did you guys stop me?
Because you were cooking.
I don't think like I knew fully.
I don't know what
was
I'm
happening.
talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh wait, so that's not real?
I mean, like I don't know what like the comparison is.
We did decide that the moon is just a pizza.
Well, no, you decided that. That's one of my favorite clips ever. Is when we were talking about the moon being made of cheese, and you're like moon cheese, and I'm like, yeah, it's like that's the layers of space rock. It's like, you get the crust, and then you get the cheese on the bottom, and you were like, it's just a pizza. I'm like, not that type of crust.
If I remember right, Totri, you had said that you could taste the planets.
Oh, this was an OG's ad read.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Why are we talking about cheesy bread though?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know why we were talking
The galaxy
about it.
you said tasted like cheesy bread, didn't you? The Big Bang was a big part of cheesy bread.
I know what it was. We were talking about how old was pizza and cheesy bread, and when was it invented?
Okay.
And it was like, it was invented back in the 1500s, and you were like, actually, the Big Bang was made by cheesy bread, and then you went down the
cheesy bread hole.
The cheesy bread rabbit hole.
Nice. Absolutely love that. Eric, do you have a personal favorite Shane memory? I know we were speaking as if you passed.
This is crazy. There should be a second camera where I'm off screen.
Maybe when he got really mad at me for spoiling his bet.
Yeah. I wanted that clip.
You just ruined my birthday again.
I wanted that clip, but it was an audio only episode, wasn't it?
No, it was a pre-recorded episode.
It was pre-recorded. That's why.
So that
That's
existed.
why. Listen, hand up, fucked up thing for me to do.
Yeah. If you guys
I'm glad you've gotten to the point.
We've overcome.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I had Auburn to win the national championship in many a bracket bets, and I had them to stomp Yale that day. Auburn's up like 11 against Yale at halftime, so we go to pre-record a show for the next day, and he says, "Oh yeah, well, if you want to bet on teams like Auburn, who's whooping or who whooped Yale's ass." And I looked at him with just the most disgusted look on my face, and then they ended up losing.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah,
you guys didn't get off on the best foot.
The only spin zone is that a team like that was not going to win the national championship. They're going to lose to Yale, so now he has somebody to blame.
No, absolutely not. Because
I should not have brought this up.
Teams that have close games in the first round are battle tested. Eric, battle tested.
Look, before we get to our next guest, I have to show my favorite clip.
I know exactly what clip
my
you're gonna
favorite
play.
clip in the history of this show before we lead into our next guest. So without further ado, here we go.
Can you ask Kenny to bring us out for one-on-ones?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
Dude,
that would be amazing.
That's why are we here for that?
All three of us on corn.
If I
Dude,
hear,
can you imagine D'ing him up? I got safety.
Pause.
What do you mean by that?
Dude, I was the perfect one to drop, dude. That was the perfect one to drop.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Again.
Oh, man.
Best job in the world.
That moment was brought to you by the one, the only Texas Tech tight end, Jalin Conyers. We got Jalin Conyers on. What's up, man?
So, y'all?
We got the beard now?
Yeah, I had to evolve somehow.
Yeah, that's fair.
How you doing, PFF darling?
Bro, I don't want to talk to Shane. I saw that little ranking list you put out, buddy. You
Dude.
are
tweaking.
Bro, I had you guys 9, 10, and 11 over here.
Did I have him at 11?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I had him at 11.
You had them lower than I did.
Let's
Both
see.
of you guys had them lower.
I'm going to fact check this right now.
I'm 100% sure.
In the meantime, do you have a favorite Shane Dieffenbach memory, or is it that one clip that we just
Oh,
played?
dude, you can't beat Ding me up. You can't. You can't beat that. I literally was getting ready to say the moment. I literally that is my favorite. Probably I watch if I'm ever depressed, I will watch that clip.
Honorable mention to the Camp T imaginary bee though.
Oh yeah, the imaginary bee was funny. The golf tournament was funny. That was a good one.
When we came in last, that was really good.
Yeah.
You guys came in last at the tournament?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we definitely did. We won a prize for coming in last. Eric, do you have the facts?
Shane, you put them 8. Totri, you put them 9.
What'd you put him at?
10.
See?
So it's Eric. Eric's the one here that put him at the bottom. Where would you put you guys?
Well, I mean, I have to say 1.
You do?
Do you have to say 1? Are your coaches watching
I'd say
this? Or?
out of my confidence, I'm gonna say 1. But if you want me to be realistic as what I think everyone should put us at, I would say 3.
3.
Okay, who do you think's 2? Who do you think's 2?
Utah and U of A, or U of A's 2.
And
Wow.
Utah's
Utah
1?
Utah 1.
Okay.
How's Lubbock?
Not a dang thing to do here. Nothing.
I've seen you've been golfing a lot, though.
Dude, that's all I do. I literally bought new clubs because I was bored of my old ones. Dude, there's nothing else to do. I go golf every day. If I'm not a scratch golfer by the season, then I did something wrong. I go play every day.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, Jalin, we appreciate hopping on to wish Shane a happy birthday and relive the best memory, I think, in this show's history.
Yeah, it's up there.
Shane, please drink a beer for me.
I'm drinking one right now, brother.
Oh, I know. I need another one.
Okay, I'll drink multiple.
Hey, we'll see you when ASU travels to Lubbock.
I'm gonna see you on October, August? What's after August? September?
Yeah, there you go.
September 21st.
Yep.
We'll see you there. You can show us everything to do in Lubbock.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's about 30 bars and a stadium, and that's it.
All right, man.
Oh, I can't
We
wait.
appreciate
Hey, for real though, love y'all. Appreciate you. Happy birthday, Shane.
Thanks, man.
Y'all keep it up. Keep what y'all doing. So love y'all, boys.
Good luck, bro.
Oh man,
What a guy.
what a guy! Just a guy being a dude, as always. All right, Shane,
Yeah.
are you ready
For the fish draft?
for the fish?
Let's
draft?
go.
Yeah.
No, for the confetti that's gonna fall from the sky.
Anything is possible. What did Jason Tatum say?
I think he said that.
Yeah,
No,
he said that.
no.
We did it.
Oh yeah, we did it.
We did it. We did it. Fucking.
That was so corny.
Yeah.
It was so damn corny.
Dude, that is. I'm just glad he doesn't enjoy Lubbock. Not that he doesn't enjoy Lubbock, but I'm glad that.
I still wish he was here.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
He's just a blocking tight end, though. We don't need him. Chat, are you guys excited for the fish draft?
Shane's been waiting his whole life for this. Literally. His entire existence has been
You could say that.
wrapped around
You could say that about any of us, though.
that all of our existences have been
I've led up to this moment, and now the next one, and now the one coming after this one. Chat, let's go.
So where do you want to draft, Shane?
I'm going to draft
fish?
3.
You're drafting 3.
But I also won last week. Let's not get it twisted.
You did win last week.
Did win last
I'm
week.
going to take
Because the Rubus wasn't here.
Oh yeah, it's
The Rubus
since,
deal.
since Eric wasn't
didn't say
here. That allows me to pick where I would like to be.
Yep.
And,
That's the only.
okay,
That's
it's
fair.
okay.
and I'm going to pick.
If you're
one.
gonna Jose
That's
Perez, you got to get disciplined by the team.
Fine.
Yeah.
Jose Perez.
Yeah, I'm taking one
NBA
here.
draft show.
Can we
taking
check
one
his
here.
stats?
Jose Perez?
Yeah, what's he doing?
It's probably averaging a triple double.
Probably not. There's no way.
no
Okay,
way to
Beats
find
by
it.
Band S. This is our favorite Colorado fan in the chat. Nah, I'm ready to bet Totri on the CU wins 9 games. Dude, message me. I'll bet you. We talked about betting a full band for it. I am
Anthony
absolutely down.
_Totri.
Anthony_Totri. DM me. 100%. I am down. Let's make that bet. I am here for it. I'm so serious. Okay.
So you're first.
Yeah, say the thing.
Anthony Totri, you are on the clock.
Before we go, we do have some rules.
Do have some
Oh,
rules.
yeah, we got
have,
fishy rules.
Yeah, we tend to jump into these blind, but I made some rules. So this is the definition of a fish. So anything that isn't a fish,
Yeah.
I will deem
Unofficially.
Yes, I will deem
Unofficially.
ineligible.
So you have been deemed unofficially.
There has to be a better name for unofficially. Like
I think that's perfect.
unofficially is perfect.
Unofficially is perfect.
Unofficially.
Ah, that's good.
No, nobody.
Beats by Bandez says your DMs are locked, Totri.
They're not locked. I get plenty of DMs every single day from
There you
folks
go, big
just
dog.
like you, Beats by Bandez. I'm gonna go ahead and take the great white shark because that's the fish of all fishes. It eats probably the majority of the fish that are going to be
It's
drafted
fair.
on this list today.
Okay.
So the great white shark, and it's literally the great white. Like,
Yeah.
come on now.
It's a good first pick, man. It was in consideration for me as
I'm
well.
gonna be honest. I feel like we should specify on that I'm not drafting a great white. I'm just drafting great white shark. just want to be making sure that we're real specific.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
For now, yeah, okay.
For now.
So I'm up. And are we allowed to? Can we draft extinct animals, or is this
No.
just currently?
No, we're drafting-
just
what are we
currently
doing?
like
Yeah.
just
What,
making sure.
what were you gonna draft?
Megalodon?
He's trying to one up my
Is that
shark
even a
pick.
fish?
Yeah, it's a shark.
I feel like it's more of a
Is it a
whale. No?
shark?
No, it's a shark.
Oh, I was thinking of a Leo. I was thinking of a Leopleurodon.
It's
Excuse
okay.
me.
I'll go with something with
You didn't
the,
have to flex on us, man.
the
Okay?
literal fish in their name. Give me a swordfish.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, swordfish is a really solid pick. It was on my list.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna show you guys why I'm like Bob Myers. Why I'm the best drafter of fish.
Yeah.
Right now. I'm the aquatic version of Bob Myers.
Fish Myers?
Yeah, Fish Myers.
Gil Myers.
I'm taking the whale shark.
Damn.
That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
I was gonna get that on the way back.
And so now there's a lot of different ways I can go because I have two fish that I don't think anybody's gonna draft, but like if you do, I'm gonna hit you and I'm gonna be pissed. You know,
I do know.
this is tough.
Gil Myers over here.
Gil Myers is good. Like what's a sought after fish in this community? Of
I
us
mean, it
three.
depends kind of what type of team you're trying to build here, man.
Yeah.
Are you building a big guy team, or are you building like a real like I don't know here. I don't know what kind of team you're building.
So I can draft a ray, right?
yeah,
Stingray?
a ray.
I'm
Yeah,
drafting.
that's a
I'm
fish.
drafting a manta ray.
Yeah, that's honestly, dude. Look at me. Fuck you.
Mhm.
I was gonna take that.
Look at me. Fuck you.
I was 100% drafting that.
I'm gonna do something that Leah does all the time. I went swimming with manta rays in Alpha Coast of Kona
Oh wow.
2 weeks ago, and I took pictures of it. It's very cool.
I saw the
It was
pictures.
very cool.
Yeah. I wonder how those mantas liked it. You know,
Yeah,
they fucked with it.
yeah, because the whole premise of it is they're shooting light down to attract phytoplankton, which is what
Yeah.
they eat. So they're just getting a bunch of food.
Yeah, I mean, a manta ray is a really solid pick. What do we
All right,
now,
I got
Eric?
a couple different ways I can go with this. I think I'm gonna wait. Are we doing like one shark each, or can you just get a whole team?
I mean,
full
if
of
you
sharks?
want to get a bunch of sharks,
If you
I
want to
feel like-
dilute your team with sharks, you can.
Well,
do
no,
that.
I'm just asking because I'm trying to figure out like what my strategy here is.
yeah, I mean, that's
Um,
totally fair.
Give me a birthday
To you,
I got sourdough bread.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dieffenbach. Happy birthday to you.
We got you a French loaf off of Michaela's desk. Happy birthday.
Congratulations, man. Just what you've always wanted.
No free ads. Take this back. There's branding on the front of it. Thanks, guys.
That was awesome.
That was
That was
Espo
awesome.
and Craig's beautiful singing, and everybody called me something different when it came to call me by my name.
You know what?
Do it. I see what you're
I'm
doing
gonna
here.
take the clownfish.
Yeah, I mean, you're a clown
I like
for
me a
taking it. You're a
clownfish.
clown for
I
taking
like
it,
me a
dude.
clownfish. Give me the clownfish.
What's next? A goldfish?
Maybe. His reaction.
It's on the list. It's on the list. You know, you never know when you're going to
I
need a
just think,
goldie.
like, I want to have a diverse team, and a couple of my picks I feel like would have fallen in the same category as swordfish. So I'm going to try to switch. it
Yeah,
up.
I mean, look, I've clearly got my center here in the Great White, and I don't think there's a better center out there. I know I've been reading the reports of what people are saying about the whale shark, and I get it. He's like the next big thing, but right now Great White owns it.
He's the thing.
He is, but great. I mean, we haven't seen him in action.
Great
yet.
White has the most off the shore issues I've ever seen.
I mean, yeah, but when he's on, he's on. Like you don't want to be lined up against Great White.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
that's
I'm
a
saying?
problem inherently.
I'm gonna go in another direction here. That keeps the ferocity of this team up. but much smaller. Much smaller. Give me the piranha.
Damn it, that was what I was going to try. I should have taken the fucking piranha.
I like it.
Those things are so ugly.
It's another fish
They're
with a
terrible
lot of
also.
off the field issues.
You're drafting like really bad things.
I'm drafting off the field players with off the field issues for sure. But now I'm gonna get my media darling. Give me the seahorse. Give me the seahorse. It is a fish. I did my fact checking.
No, it is a fish.
And it is a media darling. Great small forward.
Yeah, no, that's a great pick. It's a great pick. Not where I would have gone.
I mean, that's totally fair.
Those were 2 picks that were on my board.
Yeah,
I probably would have gone there. Okay.
Well, that's why you guys are both going to lose to the fish keeper.
God, how embarrassing would it be if you lost this draft?
It would be
That'd
really
pretty
embarrassing.
See, that's the thing is I feel no pressure with this. I'm not even supposed to.
I don't feel any pressure either.
I'm not supposed to.
I feel like you're the betting favorite.
You should feel the pressure.
Yeah, the pressure's on you.
Birthday boy,
Pressure cooker
fish
rankings
draft?
on 3 just released them. Fish 3 released them. You're one.
It's my birthday. I feel
You're
no
one.
pressure. If
You're
I
one.
lose this, you know what I have
How do you
going
say
for?
birthday?
Birthday.
You also do birthday.
Yeah, birthday.
I've got friends that do that too.
My
where
bad. I pronounced the word.
They emphasize the birth.
Emphasize.
How do you say it?
Birthday.
Okay.
What do you say, birthday?
Birthday.
It's my birthday.
My birthday. Give
Go ahead,
me
fish.
I've always loved how this specific shark has looked.
Yeah. I know where he's going.
I would dare to say.
Wait, don't say it. I'm gonna tell him. Come here. What? I'm just telling you what he's gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the hammerhead shark. Yeah, I'm taking the hammerhead. Okay.
Boom.
I mean, yeah, the scouts told us that you've been flirting with hammerhead for a while now, so we knew that was coming.
I got hammerhead's medicals and it checked out.
Really?
They
That's
want to
big.
they want to be here.
That's big.
They want to invest and build with this community. So
Yeah.
this is the perfect pick for my team.
I mean, I just feel like hammerhead and your swordfish, they're gonna maybe get into it a little bit.
That's
but
fine.
You know, that's just me.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Okay.
Where are you going, fish keeper?
I mean, this is my favorite fish, I would say. So we're going to take it. This is one that I don't think is too obscure where one of you guys might steal it on the comeback. I'm taking the oarfish. By far my favorite. Longest fish in the sea. Just a beautiful looking thing.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous. Now there's a couple different ways I can go with this. I can go by shock, awe. I can go with the gorgeous looking fish. I can go with a lot of different things.
I got a fish I want.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it? I think I'm going to keep the same realm of the deep, dark sea, like where the oarfish lives, and draft his brother, the angelfish. Or the anglerfish, excuse me.
The anglerfish.
Yeah, the one with the thing on the top
I
of
did
his
not
head.
do enough research for you guys to take all the fish that I was going to
That's
take.
solid. The anglerfish is a solid fish.
Yeah.
That's the fish in Finding Nemo,
It is
right?
the fish in Finding
Dang
Nemo.
it, man.
Very cool fish. Now I will say one thing, fellas.
That is a European fish though. You're not. The communication is going to be off, I think, among your team. To be honest with you.
I will say, fellas, we have, I think, drafted strictly saltwater fish, and that's a little disappointing.
I mean, yeah. I don't know what you want from me. We're playing in the big leagues here.
Okay. Back to your boy.
Yeah, it's you. I don't know if I call you our boy. But
Jesus, man.
Wow. You're my boy.
Thank you, man.
Naked boy.
That's big of you to say, and I do appreciate that. Give me the sunfish. You know what the sunfish?
Yeah. Well, hold on.
You
what
familiar
type
with
what type of sunfish?
the ocean
Okay.
sunfish?
Big ass boy.
The big ocean sunfish.
Yeah, they're fine.
I think they're just cool. I need a chiller, right?
It's like you just drafted Zach Edey. You just drafted a really large thing.
I like the fit with my team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. That's just.
If I was going massive, like, you can take this if you want. If I was going massive fish in the ocean, I would have drafted the massive Goliath grouper.
Of course.
Not the sunfish, but it is what it is.
Okay. Next, I'm up here, right?
Yep.
Give me the
last two.
Give me the lionfish.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Yep, that was gonna. Yep.
Totri's gonna beat my ass.
I don't think I'm gonna beat your ass. Well, it really a lot hinders on this last pick here.
Well, I think you know what, a lot hinders on the casual amount of fans that vote on this.
Casual fish enjoyers.
Which I feel like is 99% of the world is a casual fish enjoyer.
Yeah. I feel like, again, I could take this one of two ways. I know everybody and their mother has expected me to draft the goldfish here. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. The medicals came back late. Not great. Undersized player. Go ahead, give me the bluefin tuna.
Just because of the taste?
Well, no, I've experienced just how hard of working fish those are.
Yeah,
those
but again,
those are some strong ass motherfuckers.
If I'm drafting a hardworking fish, I'm going with the mahi.
I mean, yeah, that's a solid pick as well if you want to take that.
And also, they just kind of love being in groups.
Yeah.
And I don't respect that.
Yeah, I mean,
Bah.
it's all about the community.
Open
you
your
know?
mind.
Well,
Tuna.
don't worry. We've got leadership on this roster.
Well,
Okay.
they're not going to follow you. They're going to follow their cult.
Oh, well, bluefin tuna. Everybody loves it.
Give me salmon.
Yeah. I mean, you called it.
I said I'm like somebody's going to draft salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they taste good.
I think
They
they're
are
cool.
pretty cool. They swim
they're cool.
upstream. They're large. They're
Yeah,
dope.
they're cool.
Who disliked this because we're talking about fish? That's disrespectful.
Probably
Real
somebody
fish
that clicked
hating
on it
hours.
expecting
You
to
know
hear
what?
college football discussion.
A sunfish probably disliked it after I was
or
talking.
or a goldfish.
Yeah.
Or a
So,
clownfish.
there's a lot of different ways I can go with this last pick, but I think since Totri's put it, your team's, I'm not worried about your team. Since Totri's put up such a formidable opponent.
Don't tell me you're taking Goldie here.
What?
You're not taking Goldie, are you?
No, God, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to shift. I was originally gonna draft Arapaima, which is
You've
one
been
of
talking about Arapaima
yeah. It's
for
like
a while.
it's probably my second favorite.
So why aren't we drafting it?
Because they're freshwater and not a lot of people know about them. They're
So
really
you're
cool.
pandering.
Yeah, 100% of pandering.
Oh, okay.
I want to win this draft.
Okay.
I thought you had fish integrity, man.
Yeah, I did
Fish
too.
integrity.
Fish
Fish
integrity.
integrity.
I think I'm probably gonna go pufferfish, but I'll walk you through some of my other ones. I was gonna go electric eel. Also came up. Barracuda.
Is a pufferfish a fish?
Pufferfish is a fish. It's literally in the name.
Well, it just
Pufferfish a fish.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. Are you gonna Google it?
yeah, I am.
Dude,
Pufferfish is a fish.
it has gills. Blows up.
The word fish is in its name.
I'm just looking it up, man.
Parrot.
Some things that are there are misnomers out there.
If
But a pufferfish.
They're in the
A
same
pufferfish
family
is
as
a fish.
tunas, flatfishes, seahorses, and perches.
so, I can go cute for the pufferfish. I can go shock factor for the blobfish.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows the blobfish. You know the blobfish?
The blobfish?
Go look up a picture of the blobfish.
This is for what factor?
shock factor.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Or I could go like if there were pictures, I would probably go with the parrotfish.
This looks like if
the
realistically
triggerfish. Anybody?
realistically, if Kirby existed,
go
this is what
pufferfish.
it would look like.
Yeah.
We're gonna go puffer.
You're going puffer?
Final pick. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. In defense of the blobfish, the world's ugliest animal is the headline of this article.
It's really ugly.
Oh my goodness.
So you want a fun fact about the blobfish?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
It's just a normal fish, but it's acclimated to the deep sea pressure. So when
Yeah,
you
I've
raise
heard
it up,
that.
it gets really ugly. But when it's down like where
Yeah.
it's supposed to live, it's just kind of like a normal fish.
Huh.
Very interesting.
You have a lot of fish facts, Daniel.
Yep.
I have a lot of animal facts.
Yeah, no, you do. You absolutely do. So just to recap the fish draft here, Shane.
Well, let's name some things that were missed. The jellyfish.
Not a fish.
Damn it! Really?
Yep. It's an
Yeah,
invertebrate.
fish in the name, Eric.
What is it?
It's an invertebrate.
Ah.
So it like falls
Nidaria-
with like squids and stuff.
Nidaria.
Octopus are not fish.
No, octopus are not fish. Yeah.
I mean the
groupers,
goldfish.
I have a
groupers,
list of-
trout, rainbow fish,
I have a list of some things we missed.
archer fish. They spit water. That's really cool.
Archerfish is a big miss. Sawfish are pretty cool.
Sawfish
Arapaima,
are
I think,
cool.
is a massive miss.
Well, here's the thing, Danielle. I want to win this draft, and if somebody sees, like, I'm already worried about my oarfish pick because what is that? But if somebody
Alligator gar.
Like,
we missed.
I
That's a
thought
big
about
miss.
that. I thought about that.
Arapaima and alligator gar are all I talk about because of our boy. What's his name? River Monsters.
Jeremy Wade.
Jeremy Wade. Fucking love you, Jeremy Wade. If you're watching this, text me. 480.
Text him happy birthday.
Yeah.
What if we just had like what are those called? Where you could pay somebody.
Cameos?
Yeah. What if we just had a cameo of him?
I almost called him BJ. JJ commented and said if BJ Freeman had a cameo, that's what he would have got me for my birthday. Anyway,
Starfish.
Starfish are not fish.
Not a fish either. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'm just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I drafted the whale shark, the manta ray, the oarfish, the anglerfish, and the pufferfish.
Solid list. I think it's a solid list. Eric, what do you have? Here?
I'm clearly going to win this draft. I think there's no debate about it at all. Swordfish, clownfish, hammerhead shark, ocean sunfish, and salmon. I mean, literally,
If
like
you
a
win
super
this draft, you are cheating, like 100%.
Yeah, there are bots.
You can't put that on me, dude.
No,
dude, your last two picks here.
Danielle,
are
can
not
we
very-
just
maybe
can
my
we
best
just say
draft.
he's by far the worst?
This is
list.
maybe my best draft I've ever had.
You lost me with the clownfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
listen,
two.
I panicked. It was a panic pick.
It was
a panic.
I think
pick.
I
it was a panic.
clownfish
pick.
is a good
Takes a
pick.
person to admit that.
It was. A
I
panic
think if
pick.
you were going to draft the clownfish, you also needed to draft whatever fish Dory is.
I was looking at that too, but then I was just like, you know what? It is what it is.
What's Dory?
Dory, isn't she a? I can't.
I was just asking. I don't know.
An Ellen DeGenefish.
I got you.
Anybody?
Go Devils! In peace.
Yeah, right.
I drafted
Catfish.
a great white shark. I also drafted. What else did I draft? I drafted a piranha, a seahorse, a lionfish, and a bluefin.
The more and more I look at this, the more and more confident I'm feeling.
Okay, that's totally fair.
I think the seahorse pick is going to get you some. Seahorse and lionfish were both on my board there, so I respect that. But at the same time, you just gotta. It's weak.
Yeah, I mean, again, we'll see, right? Okay, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. You know how poisonous pufferfish are?
Also incredibly invasive.
Yeah, pufferfish.
They're a bad fish.
Yeah.
No,
Pufferfish?
lionfish.
Oh, lionfish.
Lionfish is a bad fish.
You got a really bad team,
guys.
You got a bunch of bad guys.
If you enjoyed the content,
bunch of bad
give
people.
us a follow at PHNX.
The blue tang, yes.
Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow this guy over here at Erik Ruby. That is Erik with a K. You can follow
Rubis.
DJ Danielle at Africa Danielle across social media, and you can follow the birthday boy, also known as the conductor, also known as Big Pokey, also known as Lil Purr, also known as
Lil Purr,
the fish keeper.
I thought it was Big Purr.
No, you're Lil Purr.
You thought you were Lil Purr.
Also known as Dieffenbach. Also known
as the DP5 layer.
As the DP5 layer. Also known as Shane Dieffenbach, who you can follow at Shane Dief.
Just blessed to be doing this job as always. I appreciate everything today, fellas.
And we will see you guys Friday. No show on Thursday. Enjoy your 4th of July. And like I said, we'll see you for a Friday fun day. But in the meantime, go Devils and peace.
We all silly like the mayor.